Hiya! So I'm going to tell you about a festival that I went to about 10 years ago that I really love, and it's the Muscat International Festival. So Muscat International Festival it takes place every year, so it's an annual event, and it normally lasts about a month. So it starts kind of around the middle of January and it goes on until about the middle of February. And it started off as a kind of cultural festival, mainly to celebrate like the culture of Oman, but it's actually now, as its name suggests, the Muscat International Festival, and it's really diverse. There's so many different things to do, and I think that's part of why I really like it, is that you can go one night and do 2 or 3 things, and then you can go another night and do completely different things, and it's all part of the same festival. So it takes place in various locations around the city. A lot of the activities and events are held in Muscat's like public parks, so like gardens, and they're really beautiful. They've got palm trees and roses, and they're really well like maintained and cared for, so the atmosphere's really special. It feels like a really nice place to be. There's always a really good buzz, like there's loads of people around, and the activities go on during the night really, sort of starting early afternoon into the night, so it's a really nice thing to go to after work or at the weekend. And there's lots of people from all walks of life. So you've got families, you've got older people, younger people, singles, couples, lots of international people live in Muscat, so you know they come along, and you can do so many different things. So there's music, there's theatre, there's exhibitions of like local crafts and how to make things. There are sports events like bike races, car races. There are food stalls, so you can try food from lots of different countries around the world. Like there might be like a Turkish coffee seller using his big like coffee pot over his back. So it's really interactive. You can really enjoy watching things, but also take part in activities as well. And oh, of course, there are stalls where they sell products from around the world. So, for example, you could buy honey from Yemen. Or you might go, like if you're like me and you're textile crazy, there are stalls where they sell textiles from, I really liked one where they sold textiles from Pakistan. So they're like cushion covers or throws for your sofa, and a lot of them are like beautiful, really handmade, intricate pieces of textile. You just wouldn't find them in like the normal shops. So it feels special because there are special things available there for you to buy, and food for you to try that you can't normally try. And the music is great. I think that's, for me, one of the highlights, is the music. Because there's pop music, so they have concerts and stuff with bands from all over the world, and there's really good atmosphere. People get really into it and, you know, dance along. But they also have music from the different regions of Oman. So one event that I liked really well, and my dad was with me, so we watched it together, there was a group of people sharing the music of Sur. And Sur's a city in the south of, well, middle of Oman, on the coastline. So they have a long history of fishing and going to sea. So they showed their dance and their songs that are connected to going to the sea. So you had the men here and you had the women here, and they were kind of like, the men would do something and then the women would do something in response. And there was like quite a big group of them, and they were using drums and clapping and making like interesting noises with their voice, and they really encouraged sort of audience participation. So they encouraged people to get up and dance around them, and it just made such a great, exciting atmosphere. It was really different, because sometimes, you know, when I was in Muscat, there wasn't much to do that I liked doing, but when the festival was on, I was just like, wow, the world's on my doorstep. I felt so excited, like, what am I going to do tonight? And you go down with your friends and they tell you, oh, let's go here or let's go there. So yeah, I just really loved it, and I recommend, if you're in Oman at that time of year, go down and have a great time.